And we are live.
What up, team pineapple, yeah. Boom.
I'm Quinn, that's Pineapple. We are here on our 8th episode of Kava-sation time.
Yes.
We're basically going to be catching up with each other.
I'm going to show you how we do it.
Show you how we do it. And we have some snacks this time. We got some kombucha, golden apple kombucha. So good from GTS. We got some Doritos and chips.
Barbecue Lays.
Okay, we got a bunch of chips.
I got a bunch of chips.
Thank you. And you gave my favorite to me.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
It's sour cream and onion and Cheetos.
So yeah, and then of course we will have our kava shot. Actually, we have some different things today, so stay tuned.
Yes.
Don't go anywhere.
Yes.
Keep watching. How we're gonna do it. And as always, we
Let's
start off
with a good story.
With a good story from the pineapple. And I'm gonna eat some chips while I listen.
There it goes. The story is about a mindset story. A Zen monk's lesson about what is really making you angry. A long time ago, a young Zen monk was living in a small monastery that was located in a forest which was near a small lake. The monastery was occupied by a few senior monks, while the rest were newcomers and still had much to learn. The monks had many obligations in the monastery, but one of their more important was their daily routine where they had to sit down, close their eyes, and meditate in silence for hours at a time. Mm-hmm. After each meditation, they had to report to their mentor of their progress. The young monk had difficulty staying focused during his meditation practice for a variety of reasons, which made him very mad. After the young monk reported his progress, or better said, lack of his progress, to his mentor, the elder monk asked the young monk a simple question that had a hidden lesson. Do you know what is really making you angry? The young monk replied, well, usually as soon as I close my eyes and begin to meditate, there's someone moving around and I can't focus. I get agitated that someone is disturbing me, even though they know that I'm not meditating. How can they not be more considerate? And then when I close my eyes again and try to focus, a cat or a small animal might brush past and disturb me again. By this point, even when the wind blows and the tree branches make noise, I get angry. If that is not enough, the birds keep on chirping and I can't seem to find any peace in this place. The elder monk simply pointed out to his pupil, I see that you become angrier with each interruption you encounter. This is exactly the opposite of what is the point of your task when meditating. You should find a way not to get angry with people or animals or any other thing around you that disturbs you during your task, whatever it may be. After their consultation, the young monk went out of the monastery and looked around to find a place that he would be quieter so that he could meditate peacefully. He found such a place at the shore of the lake that is nearby. He brought his mat, sat down, started meditating. But soon, a flock of birds splashed down in the lake where the monk was meditating. Hearing their noise, the monk opened his eyes to see what was going on. Although the bank of the lake was quieter than the monastery, there were still things that would disturb his peace, and he again got angry. Even though he didn't find the peace he was looking for, he kept returning to the lake. Then one day, the monk saw a boat tied at the end of a small pier, and right then, an idea hit him. Why don't I take the boat, row it down the middle of the lake, and meditate there? In the middle of the lake, there will be nothing to disturb me. He rowed the boat to the middle of the lake and started meditating. As he had expected, there was nothing in the middle of the lake to disturb him, and he was able to meditate the whole day. At the end of the day, he returned to the monastery. This continued for a couple of days, and the monk was thrilled that he had finally found a place to meditate in peace. He hadn't felt angry and could continue the meditation practice in a calm manner. On the third day, the monk sat in the boat, rowed to the middle of the lake, and started meditating again. A few minutes later, he heard some splashing of water and felt that the boat was rocking. He started getting upset. that even in the middle of the lake, there was someone or something disturbing him. When he opened his eyes, he saw a boat heading straight towards him. He shouted, "Steer your boat away, or else you will hit my boat." But the other boat kept coming straight at him and was just a few feet away. He yelled again, but nothing changed, and so the incoming boat hit the monk's boat. Now he was furious. He shouted loudly, "Who are you? And why have you hit my boat in the middle of this vast lake?" There was no answer. This made the young monk even angrier. He stood up to see who was in the other boat, and to his surprise, guess what he seen? There was nothing in the boat. The boat had probably just drifted along the breeze and had bumped into the monk's boat. The monk found his anger dissipating. It was just an empty boat. There was no one to get angry at. And at that moment, he remembered his mentor's question. "Do you know what is really making you angry?" And then wondered, it's not other people, situations, or circumstances. It's not the empty boat, but my reaction to it that causes my anger. All the people or situations that make me upset and angry are just like the empty boat. They don't have that power to make me angry without my reaction. The monk then rowed the boat back to the shore. He returned to the monastery and started meditating along with the other monks. There were still noises, still disturbances around, but the monk treated them as the empty boat and continued to meditate peacefully. When the elder monk saw the difference in this, he simply said to the young monk, "I see that you have found what is really making you angry, and you overcame that." And that's the good vibe story of the day. What would you say is your takeaway from that, Miss Quinn?
It's you. You read this to me before, but like a shorter version.
Yes.
Yeah, it's when we want to point fingers at other people and other situations, we'll be doing that forever. And we will not find peace.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I love this story where it's like something happened and there was actually no one to yell at. And you're like, oh, it's just me and nature and like inanimate objects, like non-living objects. So then you can face yourself. So yeah, I was actually talking about this in my newsletter that I have scheduled to send out tomorrow. And the question was, what's bothering you? So this is funny that this one came up with like, what's making you angry? It is me. It is I. And I'm angry at myself.
And that's actually a big question for the next for tomorrow. What is actually bothering you? Okay. So we'll do it for tomorrow. Okay. And so now, it is Kava time. It is Kava. K-A-V-A. K-A-V-A. K-A-V-A.
What do you have?
All right, so normally we use our tea bags and we put it into our reusable tea bags.
Tastes different.
And then we put hot water, pour it into our cup, and then brew it that way. But today, I've been experimenting with different ways to brew the kava. And one of the ways, or actually two of the ways that I had chosen, because I believe kava, the powder, is literally essentially very similar to coffee grinds. So I thought to myself, why not use a French press? So that's what I did. I used the French press, and it worked. It worked. I gave myself maybe an ounce and a half. And I drank it. And oh my goodness. I drank it before I was going to the gym. I wouldn't recommend it. I was feeling hella good and hella loopy. Hella good and hella loopy.
Like you're drunk but not drunk, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Exactly. That's the effect. So you feel the drunkenness kind of relaxed feeling, but without actually being drunk.
Exactly. And so I have just a little bit of hit. See, this is what it looks like. Now that we have a clear, because before you couldn't see it, but it looks like chocolate milk. It looks a little like chocolate milk. That's what the coffee looks like. And this is what the French press yielded. I put 24 ounces of water into it, hot water, and then I put 20 grams of kava powder in it. And then I just French pressed it. I mixed it, and then for 5 minutes I just let it there, and then I pressed it. Poof. Wow. Pow. That's what I would say. Pow.
Wow.
And then I thought to myself, you know what's really strong? Like coffee-wise, besides espresso? Cold brew. Cold brew. So what did I do? I took 100 grams of kava powder, and then I took 50 ounces of water. And I put it into this bad boy.
Whew. It looks pretty good.
Damn! And so I got the bag right here, and it's just soaking up in this baby. And so I'm going to leave it. I'm going to give Quinn an option.
Oh.
Would you like to do the, and this thing's been soaking for, what is it, 2, 3, what time is it now? For at least 8 hours. So we're just going to do a shot.
Of this.
Yes.
Oh, another French press. Okay.
Well, you could choose. That's what I'm saying.
I just want to make sure that I'm not going to be staying up.
Gotcha.
Maybe we'll finish the French press.
Okay, you can do the French press. I'm going to do the cold brew.
Are you going to do cold brew?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to do it with you then.
All right.
Here we go.
So now that we know what you're going to do, we're going to take our shot glass.
Oh, shot glass. And you have 2 of these, right? Yeah. Oh my god.
Ooh,
can you show it to the camera?
You can.
Oh my god. Oh, you're just gonna drink it like this?
This is about 1.5 ounces.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Give this yummy pineapple kombucha.
Ooh, man.
Oh my god. Oh my
there it
god.
goes.
I am very nervous, actually.
Yeah.
This is making me nervous.
I don't know. Maybe it's light.
Oh, not for you. I already know you're going to feel a certain way. You already feel a certain way by doing the tea bags.
I don't know. We'll see. Cheers to you, Cuckoo Quinn, for the win with our
to a good
new Kava cold brew. Whoever is watching, cheers to you. And to anybody who watches the replay, hey.
Hi, good morning, Hannah. Thank you for joining us. Oh, I forgot to. Comments are over here. Hi, good morning.
Oh,
cheers. We're drinking kava. Do you know what kava is? We're just doing a shot.
This is a kava cold brew.
We're drinking it in a very non-traditional way. If you
cheers,
look up
cheers,
how to drink kava, it's a relaxer.
Man, it's hella good.
Looks like heaven. So far, not bad. It does give numbness, immediate numbness in the mouth because you're drinking it. And then usually he feels it a different way. I feel a different way. My is very mellow, but it does go to your head, and this is where it relaxes you. And then you will feel like body high. Again, this is all natural. This is a root from the islands in the South Pacific. Only certain islands can grow this root, and then they grind it up, and then you can drink it like coffee, basically.
Yes.
I mean, that's what we're experimenting with.
Yes.
Usually you drink it like kind of like a cold brew. You massage it in a bag, right? It's like a filtered bag. But yeah, you have no idea. Okay, Hannah. Well, welcome to, we're here live every single night, basically.
Yes, yes.
We have a whole structure. We do story time, good vibes story time, and we drink a kava shot. Usually it's in a tea bag. We drink it in a tea bag, but today's a little different because he French pressed it today, and then we just drank the cold brew.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Drinking coffee at night? Yes. No, this is kava.
Kava. K-A-V-A.
Yeah, K-A-V-A.
And it is 11:24 p.m. for us.
Yes. Yes.
And are you feeling anything?
You know what? My ears feel like warm, which I haven't felt that before. And then there's something in my head for sure. I'm feeling something in my head for sure. But I feel like it's
faster than the tea way.
The tea way is probably a little bit more mellow than now what's happening. Like I feel like it's like relaxing me.
So it's getting to you faster and it's a little heavier.
Yeah, but it's like, my eyes feel a little heavy, just a tad. Oh, sorry, I heard French press. Yeah, we used a French presser to French press the kava.
Yes, and that's what's right here.
Yes, but and then he did a cold brew option as well to brew the kava, the root that we got from Tonga.
So with the French press, I used 24 ounces of water, and then 20 grams of the kava powder. The kava powder from Tonga, Tonga. And then with the cold brew, I used 100 grams of the Tonga kava powder and 50 ounces of water. And then I stirred it up. I did its thing in the what is it? The nut.
The what?
The
filter bag?
Yeah, the filter bag.
Yeah.
And it's been sitting for 8 hours. And so
it's definitely relaxing my head. I can feel it.
It feels stronger, way stronger than the tea whey.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah, I would say.
And in a way, it feels, I don't know if it's lighter or maybe because I ate, but it feels lighter than the way how would I say it? Than the French press. Because the French press was like, pow! Pow!
Hannah asked a question, and we actually came across this already. Does long-term kava have any health problems or / advantages? So I'm gonna let you take this.
So I'll mention the advantages.
Yes.
I've been drinking kava, and it's only been about 2 ounces a night for the past 33 days.
33 days already?
Yeah.
That's both of us.
I missed 1 day, or 32 days.
Yeah, we did miss 1 day, yeah. Because we go live here every night to drink it, to show you how we make it and how we're feeling from it and how our progress, our experience with it.
And I have gotten, for the last 3.5 weeks, basically after the second day, so going on the third day that we were drinking the kava, experiencing it, I've had the best and most rested sleep I've ever had in my life.
And that is something.
Yes.
Because you say that because, I mean, some people have a hard time sleeping, period.
Exactly.
With you, you're a light sleeper.
Yeah. So and I sleep hella good. Like to me, before kava, I felt like I already slept hella good. I just knew, like I didn't have any issues falling asleep. I just knew that I didn't get like rested sleep.
Yeah, like full, like just you stay asleep. You don't wake up in the middle of the night.
Because I would wake up multiple times.
Yeah.
Multiple times. But great sleep. If you have anxiety, it'll smooth that away. I've been experiencing where I have less pain in my body.
Yeah, same here. Because I always wake up just super sore, super tight, super stiff, and I'm like, oh, wow, I need to stretch. Like, my body just feels so stiff. But it, like, how do I say it? Softened it. It softened the pain. That's the best way that I can describe it.
It's like it relaxes your muscles just a degree.
Yeah, you're like, oh.
You know? It's not like, oh, my muscles are hella relaxed. It's like very subtle.
Yes.
It's like very subtle. And then my mood is like, I'm normally upbeat, but I'm like I feel calmer the next day. I feel more optimistic. As funny as it sounds, it feels like I'm operating at my higher self. Just a half step. Like I'm just right there for the entire day. And it's like I don't get angry. Or even before that, it was very difficult. Absolutely.
Yeah, Hannah just said
it's like all of that minus the hangover.
Yeah, you will not feel the hangover. And for me, similar to his experience, I know for me that I keep on talking about is like the next day, I'll drink kava at night. The next day, I feel mental clarity.
Yeah.
You're from the UK?
It's funny you mentioned the UK. My buddy, a cycling buddy of mine, a really good buddy, he's actually out there visiting his nan, his grandma, and he's been out there for the past 2.5 months or 2 months, and he's been watching over her because I believe she has like 9 months to live, and so he wanted to go out there. But normally, I wouldn't ship to the UK, but because I'm feeling hella good, and I want people to experience how I feel with this, because the way that we're experiencing it right now, a Kava cold brew.
Yeah, that we just drank the Kava for the first time.
I don't believe it's ever been done. That's what's crazy, because it comes from a small island the size of San Francisco, the city, not the outer parts of
the city,
the 7x7. So, yeah, I'll ship it out to you. I will ship it out to you.
Whisper him.
Yeah.
With your email. Oh, look at Hannah. I just love that you're down for this Kava. Because, like, is it because you're looking for, and you know a lot of people can use an alternative than just going to alcohol or other things?
Yeah, because ever since...
And people leave reviews about this, about Kava, period, all over the internet, about it's been a great alternative and it helps them with addiction.
Yeah, because I've been drinking this, like I mentioned, for the past 32, 33 days. And I don't even want to drink alcohol no more. Because I'm getting the feels.
Yeah, you're getting the feels and
without any of the negative effects.
Yeah. And you said that you'll never see an angry person drinking Kava.
Yes.
So you will see angry and happy drunks with alcohol.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a hit or miss. But with Kava,
but you will never. I don't like to use the term never. So highly unlikely you will ever find a person who drinks Kava get angry.
Yeah.
Like while they're drinking Kava, you just want to sing. Yeah. You just want to just be in the good vibes, be in a good mood. So yeah, it's hell legit. It's hell legit.
Hannah says, is it an easy process? Is as simple as making a cup of tea?
Yes.
I'm gonna leave Hannah. I'm gonna leave you the TikTok because we made an intro video.
Oh,
how to make it on TikTok.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave that to you right now.
Oh, thank you, Hannah. We just started,
I love that you just hopped on here and how more we just started.
Yeah, we really, or me personally, I really just do it just to express, and to really, really share the good vibes of Kava, Kava. And you know what? I believe I'm gonna do the experience the French press one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Welcome. Yeah, Quinn for the win. That's me, by the way.
Look at that. No.
Look at you go. I'm actually feeling okay. So we have a capsules. So we've been, we're just trying it out.
Yes.
We made capsules with it. We made tea bags with it. Now we have the cold brew and there's a French press way to do it.
And tomorrow we're making Kava-espressos. I just now we got an espresso machine. I got an espresso machine that when I came back from the gym, it was right there at the door. And I'm going to make a Kava-espresso. Because I believe it's going to be super potent. And it's going to just get you right there. Right there. So, Hannah, cheers to you and your good vibes.
Cheers to you. And yeah,
whew.
Wow.
See, normally I don't drink these many servings. I only have 2 servings max. But tonight, I'm gonna just.
You feel really good.
Cheers.
You know what? I would like to describe the way that I'm feeling right now. It's in between from drinking it with the tea bag, and in between from the capsule. The capsule's really strong. It's like a little bit more extra than what I'm feeling right now, but I'm feeling right there in the middle where I'm relaxed. Of course, it's around this time too. So of course, I'm already tired, but it's definitely making me feel even more present and just chill. Good right there. Wow. Can I see the other way you drink it? Okay. So besides the cold brew, we have some tea bags here, right? So in your sample pack, when we send it to you, You're gonna get 3 of these. Hold on. There we go. The light's making it. And you get a reusable bag that looks like this. Reusable. So then this has 5 grams. So what you do is you put it inside, you put in your teacup, and then you put hot water, just a shot, okay? Or like an ounce, like just not that much water. And then kind of like a tea, except you would use a spoon to kind of like smush it around and then like squeeze you want to extract the kava out, you know?
Exactly. And that's the first way that we've been
that's the main way that we've been doing it. The main way that we've
been drinking it every night.
Today's just a little bit different. If you watch our other replays, you can see us like literally doing it.
Exactly.
From A to Z.
And so that one tea bag will give you 2 servings.
Yes.
2 servings.
Yes.
And so tomorrow, because I was discussing with a friend of mine that lives in Boca Raton, Florida, near Miami, and they were mentioning in Europe, because they're from the Czech Republic, and they mentioned that if you put the tea bag in and then pour hot water and then cover it for 10 to 15 minutes, how would that be? And I was like, you know what? I didn't even think of that.
It's all about trying it out. We just want to look for different ways, because the traditional way, if you YouTube it or whatever,
it's nasty. It's nasty.
It's in a big giant bowl tub thing, and then they massage the kava in that filter bag, and then you drink it in a group of people. You know, and traditionally people will do that for hours.
Exactly.
But
like the whole night.
Yes. So we have things going on. We just want the effects and just go on with our day, So that's why with this, you feel instantly, you don't need to make so much. You could just have a tea bag or make a small cold brew for yourself.
Exactly.
Or you could French press it. I mean, you tried it today and it was very effective. So yeah. And could I ask what happens for you guys if it gets high demand? Would you be able to keep up? Yeah.
Yes. But I was just actually speaking with or texting with my cousin who ships it to me from the islands. And I was mentioning to him I was going to send him more money to pay for the kava and to get ahead of it. And I wanted to start stockpiling it here because we're in Sacramento, California.
Yeah.
It's basically an hour and a half from San Francisco and 6 hours from Hollywood. Right?
Yeah.
And so up north. Yes.
We are NorCal.
We are north of Hollywood.
Yeah.
And so, like you mentioned, I want to stay ahead of it because I feel like this is what I'm meant to share, because I'm hella
like, he's already good vibes, first of all, but this and also, he's Tongan. So it's just full circle.
Yes.
And your dad was born
and
in
it comes from the island where my father was born.
And your mom too, right?
No, she was born on the main island.
Okay, I'm so confused. Oh yeah, there's the main island.
There's the main island, and then there's
Vava'u.
smaller islands.
Oh, okay, got it.
And Vava'u, VAVA
apostrophe
U, is one of the smaller islands, but it grows the smoothest and tastiest kava in the world, because you can grow kava on Tonga, Samoa, Fiji, Vanuatu, and it's mainly those four islands.
Okay, Hannah asks, how did you first find out about kava? Has it always been a thing within your family?
Yes, it's basically a big island tradition. Fiji Islands, Samoan Islands, Tongan Islands, and Vanuatu. And they normally drink it for ceremonies. And so they have a big, big bowl.
Yeah.
And they'll prepare it in that bowl.
Special bowl too.
And then you drink it from coconut shells. So if you yes, it is a plant. And if you know what a coconut shell looks like, right? There's a coconut and you cut it in half. They'll drink a coconut shell. And so you normally would have to drink 3, 4, 5 coconut shells, right? Just to feel what I'm feeling after just having one shot. That's what's nuts.
Yeah, and that's why they keep it going on for so long, because just kind of like
exactly
more and more, and then you start to feel it, and you're feeling good, and then you want more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's a community.
It's a community activity.
Yeah. You know, and ceremonies, and I was thinking about this today, because if you look on YouTube and do a search for Kava, Kava, and yes, it is a plant henna, and it takes 5 years for that plant to mature.
Oh wow!
So you can harvest it and then
grind up the roots.
And then get it, because it looks like this. I'll show you.
Yes, we will show you. I mean, it looks like, you know.
Oh man!
And if you go on our Etsy site, it should be. It's on our Twitch. I could just leave it right here as well. You'll see pictures that we took of it up close. Yeah.
This is what it looks like. It's a kilo bag, 2.2 pounds. And it took 5 years.
That is, wow.
For the plant to mature. And then they grind it up, pound it, and this is what comes out. Yes, it is used in a pill. So we started with 500 milligram pills.
Yes. And that's what I was referring to earlier. I took the cap. Like,
it is strong.
It is strong.
And then I did my cousin sent me a Kava book with a little bit of research on it, and I believe it was a university in Germany, and it mentioned that 100 milligrams to 150 milligrams is the ideal dosage amount for capsules. Because I took the 500 milligram capsules for 7 days.
Oh, you did for 7 days straight?
7 days straight.
Oh.
And I felt hella good the first day, flying the second day. Third day, I was like, this is unreal. Unreal. I was like, I didn't even want to say or explain what Kava was, because my energy was so high. I just thought I thought people would think I was full of shit. Fourth day, I realized. Fourth day, I realized, you know what? I don't need to take the capsule anymore.
Yeah, because you don't need that kind of strong.
Yeah, I didn't need that energy.
You just need kind of like a.
I didn't need it. It was like starting to scare me. That's what.
Yeah, so we're gonna work something out where like we're making the capsules with a little bit less in there.
Yes.
But would it be slower? The pill be slower to work? I mean, yes, you're waiting for it to like release, but it's pretty quick.
Yeah, you actually feel it in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty like within. I mean, you know, with anything, but like for sure within 20 minutes, you'll feel it.
Yeah.
And the first time I took it, it was actually fine. It was actually really nice because I woke up early in the morning to go see my brother. I was commuting, and so it just like it's just great. But then the second time, maybe I didn't eat a lot, but like it was intense. It was just like my hands were a little clammy, and I was just like, whoa, you know, I kind of just wanted to sit there and not do anything, but I wanted to focus. So that what I'm feeling right now, I feel like it's in the middle of the capsule and like drinking the tea. It's just, you know, it's a little bit more heavier, but not too much. See, I can hang with this.
So would you say this is a good relaxation? Because we were gonna serve this at a conscious connect romantic dating event on Saturday.
Yes. Oh yeah, this Saturday.
So would this
it's coming by so fast? Oh my god,
would this be good for it or no? Or is it too strong, or is it?
You know what? I gotta drink this during the day to tell you.
Gotcha.
So I'm drinking it like towards the end of the night. I'm a little tired, so you know what? I need to drink this again. Maybe I'll take it tomorrow.
Because what time is the event? 6?
Yes, but we got to be there at 5.
So maybe drink it around 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just gotta make sure I have it on here. Yeah.
Hannah says you guys should look into making your own website instead of Etsy, though. You'd have more control and better chance to get out there, I think.
I agree with you. But you know, the funny thing is, with the stereotype of islanders is, we like to flow. And when we flow, sometimes it doesn't go as fast as we would like the cash to come in. Because cash is important, money is important. But I'm more about the vibes. And unfortunately, I go a little slow. So I know exactly. It took me almost 3 weeks to make that Etsy
just to upload everything on there, the pictures, videos. If you bought the domain and hosting it, it would cost you about $10 a front, then $3 per month. I'd be down to make the website for you. Oh my god!
Hey, okay.
I'm a web developer. I'd be happy to help. Okay. Whoa, connection. Whoa. That is so great.
Legit, Hannah.
We do. I mean, oh my god, anyone could use a web developer. So we're so grateful to be connected with you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Korean Hans. And some good vibes.
That's awesome. Yeah, we definitely need to get the word out there. And right now we're passing out free samples and letting people have free kava shots at our first pop-up this Saturday. And yeah.
Have you seen?
We're in the very beginning stages.
Have you done a Google search for it yet, Hannah? Kava.
Yes. SEO is my specialty. Oh my gosh, Hannah, I need to connect with you.
What's SEO?
SEO is, Hannah, you can. I don't want to butcher it, but it's a system where it's like you want to make sure that when people go to Google, that your site will come up, right? Hannah. SEO is able to like. To make sure when you already said it. I didn't finish the comment. I'll make sure when people search Kava, you'll come up first. Yeah, SEO is You know when you type for something, there's always something that pops up. There's a certain SEO that they've set up to make that happen. Gotcha.
I've heard a joke. It's about Google. The second page of Google is where businesses go to die.
Man, that's sad. Ouch.
Because who goes to the second page?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, the first page would have to be, maybe they're looking for, I don't know. I've gone to the second page before because I was looking for something specific, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time I stay on the first page. Right. As long as you know how the algorithm works, it's very easy. Oh, Hannah, bless you for your specialty.
And I'm curious. Let me look up Kava on Google.
Yeah, let's see what shows up. I believe you've done it already. Obviously, you see some people who have their own websites. You're absolutely right with that.
Kava.
Just Kava.
To buy.
Oh, Kava to buy. Right? See,
There's Calm with Kava.
And of course, there's people who are sponsored. Yeah. Sponsored always pops up first.
Amazon, of course.
Yeah.
Roots of Happiness, the Kava bar here in Sacramento.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm curious if there's Kava bars out in the UK, but it's such a far distance from the islands. Maybe not.
Man, it's hell hard.
It really depends if there's islanders in the UK.
Yeah, do you have islanders out in the UK?
Yeah, is there a Kava bar out in UK?
No, islanders.
Islanders, yes. And I was talking about Kava bars. If there's any Kava bars. Yeah. That's what's exciting. Not a lot of people know about it. Some do, some don't. So we're like, okay. And if they know a direct place to get it, it's us.
Yeah.
Yeah, either that or you go to the Kava bar and spend a shit ton of money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like this shot here.
Got it, Hannah.
Would probably be close to $15, $20. That's absurd. That's why I asked my cousin to send it to me. Because I was like, people do not need to be spending that kind of money. Because this is supposed to be shared. It's like a beer, a pint. Not supposed to be a lot. So you can enjoy with people that you care about. And then, yeah.
In fact, it's awesome stupid pyramid protein shake and it's natural. I'm sure you guys have potential for sure.
Oh, I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah, and immediate effects.
Yeah.
It's an alternative.
It's immediate.
And I know people are looking for alternatives, and it addresses the anxiety. There's someone that he met at a kombucha spot,
bar.
and this girl's from a small town. She moved to Sac, and
From Minnesota.
And she was expressing that if she could afford kava, she would drink it every day because she has severe anxiety, and she loves kava because it does it for her. So we're like, okay, how many people all have anxiety? A shit ton. Like damn near almost everybody. Exactly. Severe anxiety. So, well, yeah, just that alone represents so many people that we personally know and people who know, and beyond.
Exactly. Because I'm not really computer savvy, but what I know I'm really good with just being a good ass person. Like I love connecting with people and I love just listening. It may seem like it maybe that I talk too much on here, but if it were kneecap to kneecap, if we're just chit chatting at a cafe, I would just listen. I'd ask a question and I'd just let you take it away. Oh, it's expensive everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
That we've seen, we've looked online.
Like I'll do an example.
The
right?
bars, what people are selling it for online. Yeah.
Root of Happiness here in Sacramento. They sell. Let me see.
Yeah, Root of Happiness is a kava bar that has like 2 or 3 locations right now.
Yes.
Near our area.
Raw kava. So right now, their Fijian kava is out of stock.
See, they gotta wait for it, huh?
Yep. Their Micronesian kava out of stock. Hawaiian kava out of stock.
Content now can't be found. Oh, there we go. So there we go.
There
Prices.
it goes.
Okay.
Samoan kava powder, right?
Half a pound.
Half a pound is $31. Hannah, $31 for a half pound. That is absurd. You know how much I can get a half pound from my cousin, who when he shipped me 25 pounds. It costs $300. $300. I think that's $12 a pound. Let me do the math.
A pound for a full pound.
Yeah.
Got it. So half a pound is $30 that they're selling it for. So that's it's beyond.
Divided by 25. Yeah, it's $12 a pound. I get it for $12 a pound. That's not including shipping. Shipping costs more than the actual product, and the product is fantabulous. Like I feel hella good right now. I'm like, man, I can go to sleep, I can stay up. That's how I'm feeling.
Yeah, I'm going night-night. I gotta wake up early, that's why.
So they're charging $31 for a half pound. It costs $6 for a half pound. And you're gonna charge people $31? Oh my goodness.
So we're gonna be the accessible kava, so people can drink it every day. I'd be down to pay more for shipping, by the way. Love to receive a sample pack to the UK.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. How about this, Hannah?
Whisper him.
You just whisper me your address, and then I will send it to you for free. For free.
This is where good vibes pay.
Yeah.
It's more than appreciated.
Yeah, I would love for you to experience it and then share with us your feedback. I would love for you.
Yes, we're in the beginning stages. We got some feedback about the kava tea stuff, and it really depends on the person. Mm-hmm. Some people don't want to soak it in for 3 to 5 minutes.
Exactly.
And it's like, okay, well then get the capsule then, or okay, like do it the French press way.
Exactly. Yeah. French press.
How long did it take for you to do the French press?
The French press was maybe 10
Here's
minutes.
the thing, if people are willing to make coffee for themselves, then they can do this.
Exactly. And that's why I did the French press. Yeah. Tomorrow, I got on Amazon the stovetop espresso. You put water on the bottom, then you put the coffee grinds in the middle, you put it on the stove, and then it just rises to the top.
Yeah, that's cool.
I was like,
it was the stove
coffee maker. It
Yeah,
was the
stovetop espresso.
Yeah.
Stovetop espresso.
Hannah says, "Bet, let's call it square for the website then." Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's
Look
all
at
good.
the
It's all good, Hannah.
website
You know,
out there.
I would love to, without the website developing and whatnot, I would just, really just like to share the good vibes. Just share the good vibes. Being able to be present and then being able to share the energy on a daily basis. And then hopefully when you get the kava, because I'll send it like via stamps. So it'll probably be like, or maybe I'll see how much it's probably. It'll probably cost like priority mail here in the States is $8. So it'll probably cost, I'm guessing, to go to the UK, maybe $12, $15. So hopefully it'll be to you by next Wednesday. That's what I'm guessing.
Hannah says, the tea bags, by the way, would I be able to open them up and just use it in other ways? Yes.
What do you mean?
Like Hannah's getting this. She could just take out the kava and then do something else with it. You absolutely can. Yes. This is for like, hey, let's put in your teacup and make some water.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. There's 5 grams in each.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to get 50 grams of this in the sample pack because it's 5 grams in each and you'll get 3 of these.
Yeah. I may send you an extra 1 or 2 because I'm calling it the 5-day kava challenge. Because to drink it 5 days in a row, I know you'll be like, why would I not drink this every night or experience it every day? Like, that's what I think to myself every day. I'm like, man, I feel hella good. I wish everybody could feel like this. And I didn't take no drugs.
I'll be addicted and your main buyer. Oh my God, Hannah, it just sounds like, oh wow, I'm so glad you found us.
I'll give you two things about kava. One, it's reverse tolerant.
Reversal.
Yeah, reverse tolerant.
Yeah, reverse tolerance.
Which means, you know how when you take prescription pills or smoking weed or drinking alcohol,
the more
you consume it or ingest it, the more tolerant your body becomes to it, and you need more of it to get the same effects. Well, kava is the exact opposite. The more you begin to experience it, the less it takes to get to that same experience. Nuts.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win all the way around. All the way around.
Such a secret, not so secret.
Yes. And
every country has something to offer, and in the islands and it's kava.
Yeah.
It is
and
kava.
Here's the other thing. If you do the Google search and you do some digging, it's not even addictive. Like you could wake up the next day and you'd be like, I feel hella good. Get through your day and be like, I don't feel like drinking any kava today. Weird. Weird. Yeah. Weird.
How does everyone not already know about this though? Blows my mind. It's been kept in the culture, and people don't want to drink it the way they drink. I already know what you're gonna say.
Because islanders normally are dumb as rocks.
The people who drink it culturally, I guess, or as shown on whatever, it doesn't make it appealing.
Yeah, it's not appealing. It's not appetizing. Like if you see it, if you taste it the traditional way and drink it out of a coconut shell, it's nasty. It's nasty. Like drinking it through this way, I don't even really taste it.
It's not as bad at all. Like I thought I needed some pineapple juice, which pineapple usually pairs good with kava, but I even forgot about it. I didn't even need it because it was light.
There was like no taste.
Yeah. So, but my first experience was like at a kava bar, right? And like it did have a certain taste to it,
Yeah.
And
then you're thinking to yourself, damn, I just drink a lot of this, and I kind of feel sick because it's a lot of water. Like you're drinking almost a can of soda. Like, a soda, 8 to 12 ounces. You're drinking all of that. And then the effects are, maybe. Right?
Hannah says, you guys love pineapple, by the way. Loving the shirt color and the Twitch name.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, one of my nickname is Pineapple. And
also Happy. That's why it says
Happy.
Happy. That's why it says Happy Pineapple. So
Yes.
you can call him Happy or Pineapple and he will respond.
Yes, legally, I'm going to get my name changed to that. And it's funny you mentioned about the shirt. I got out of the gym. I took off the shirt. Took off the shoes because I don't really wear shoes unless I go cycling or exercise at the gym. Everywhere else, even when it's raining, I wear Birks. I'm island through and through. You know, I'm an island boy through and through. But this shirt must have been sitting in the back of my Skittle.
Oh my
God!
Skittle. His car has a name.
Yes.
His car's name is Skittle.
I have a little Prius C. It's the small Prius. And the
big guy in a small car. It's the best. It's the best thing ever.
I call it the Skittle. And so it's funny because I'm 6'2.5", 6'3", 250-ish pounds. And one of our lady friends, her mom had seen me getting into it. And she talks in Spanish to her daughter. And her daughter yells to me, "Hey, she's asking, how do you fit in the car?" I feel like I fit in perfectly.
Yes.
But I guess everyone else says it's like,
how do you fit in there?
how do you fit in there? I'm like,
you just do.
Real simple. I put in my legs, and I sit down.
You might shake the car up a little bit, but you are in the car and you're good to go.
Exactly.
Yes. But yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And so the whole thing when this talk was catching up. So one of the ways we do.
The topic today was catching up, episode 8.
Mm-hmm. And so Quentin, I remember that you mentioned that your mom went on her trip.
Yeah.
Chit chat with her, and
I did.
So please share.
Well, when they came home, kind of late-ish, I made dinner for them.
Hot dogs?
No, not hot dogs this time. Yeah, some stir-fry stuff and some Vietnamese food. Yeah, she was able to go to the beach and she was able to spend some time in San Diego, and she also went to a wedding.
Oh, but did she wear long sleeves at the beach? Because, she got the fair skin. She don't want to get dark like
she didn't do
looks,
that.
She's like...
Yes and no. I saw some pictures. I got to look at them again. But she didn't go down to the water. I thought she went down to the water, But they just kind of went close by and, took pictures, seen stuff like that. Yes, yeah.
Very dainty.
Very dainty. Yeah, and then I was asking, because she has friends that she's known since college in Vietnam. And she's known for 40 years.
Yeah.
Yes. And I asked how many of them showed up to the reunion. And she said 10 of them did. I was like, oh, wow. She said there's 3 or 4 that she knows more closely. And then everyone else is kind of they weren't in her class, but they're in other classes. But, she remembers them and she's seen them before. So, yeah. Yeah, she shared about that.
And she was gone. She was away from what? Thursday or Friday?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then back Tuesday.
And so I remember, you would ask me to chill with you and your sister and have food, like dinner, with your pops, because I guess your pops was feeling lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I feel with my mom being gone, because my mom does so much. Most of the time he'll tag along with whatever the errands is, and she'll go do the groceries. He'll go with her to groceries.
Really?
Yeah, on the weekend. So
he doesn't just sit in his man cave.
No, I mean.
So they're a team. They're a team.
They are a team, and it's just my dad kind of my dad loves to gamble, so I saw him go there the first 2 nights.
Twice.
Yeah. The second night, I feel like he went just because he didn't want to be home alone by himself. I mean, we went to dinner with him. And we're going through some rough times. The house is already a triggering kind of reminder of some things. So, and that's something that I learned from him this weekend, that he cannot be alone in a house.
Oh, sounds like his daughter as well.
Well, yeah, I had to learn how to be alone. Now I don't mind. But before, I avoid that at all costs.
But yeah, like, so my mom came out, I was making a joke. I was like, oh, Dad was so lonely without you, Mom. He missed you so much.
Is that right?
He was so sad. And then my dad was like, that's right.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
he admitted it. Yeah. And then, and they're just kind of laughing and stuff. But yeah, I kind of want to ask her more questions because she seemed kind of like, I feel like there was something that happened during the weekend. I don't know. She just seemed kind of like, not like, when someone had, like your mom came back from Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
She was lit. She was like, yes.
Yeah.
You're like 1 out of 10. How was your experience?
Goes 10.
She was 10 right away.
Yeah.
I almost asked my mom that. I didn't like really get that much time. But I want to kind of dig in a little bit more because I just feel like something was off.
So she didn't.
I don't know if she was tired or maybe it wasn't what she expected. I don't know if there's something.
Maybe she was missing your pops too.
Maybe, I don't know.
They're a pair, inseparable.
But see, she had events going on. She had a whole agenda with her friends. So I would say
there
it was different. Yeah, my dad was agenda-less. Okay. And I realized, sometimes this is how we know we're maybe codependent. We don't know what the hell to do with ourselves when our partner's gone.
Well,
all he knows, sorry, Dad, but like all he knows, gamble and work.
Makes sense.
And eat. And watch TV. Game shows.
There goes. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's a good flow.
Yeah.
His flow.
I'm just grateful that I made a priority to like eat with him and stuff like that.
Yes.
Like yesterday it was just us two. The day before it was me and my sister. And the day before that it was me and the sister and you eating sushi. So yeah. Gamble, did you say? Yes. Yes, that's my dad's gym.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
Stresses her mom out. Well,
they've come to an agreement,
Exactly.
About like, hey, fine, every other weekend. I don't know. Anyways, so that's kind of the gist. And we ate. She brought home some Vietnamese like specialty stuff that's really good in that area. She brought it up, so we got to
specialty tea.
No.
What'd you say?
I'm a bad gambler myself, though I learned to set myself limits. Okay, there we go.
Hey.
So you understand.
Yes.
You
love the bright lights.
Yes.
Ding, 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 ding.
How is Venusia Hurts great? Well, I grew up with it, so it's like normal to me, And there's definitely some foods that I just absolutely love. Yes.
Like what?
There's pho, like really good pho. It's so bomb.
It's like ramen, but ramen's better.
Well, whatever. Maybe you haven't had bomb ass pho.
No, pho's hell good. Certain ones.
You just prefer ramen. Yeah.
The ramen.
It really depends on where you go.
Japanese. I love the Japanese. Love the Japanese.
Ramen is heaven. Yes, like bomb ramen is bomb ramen.
Yes.
Although I did grow up with like the instant noodle ramen stuff. I love that too. But yes. Yeah, UK. I'm trying to think if we ate any Vietnamese food while we were. Anyways. But yeah. I mean, if for some people, it's not for some people. And, when you eat Asian food, you kind of find some similarities.
Yeah.
If you had like Chinese food or if you had Thai food, you can kind of see there's some similarities.
Yeah.
But there's more than pho. Pho is always like a highlighted like thing. When people think of Vietnamese food, there's just so many other things.
Yeah, you guys got veggie rolls. You got hella vegetables.
It's not just that.
Right.
There's things that you don't like it, but like with the fish sauce, you can eat that with so many things, and it's so good.
You know what fish sauce smells like?
You don't have to elaborate.
It smells like a sweaty locker room. That's what it smells like.
Don't listen to him until you've had it with the food. You've had it with the food.
Yeah. Just imagine being by the pier in the ocean and you get those ocean smells.
Okay.
And then you mix in men BO.
Okay.
With that.
Stop.
That's what fish sauce is. And these.
Well, you didn't grow up with it.
And the Vietnamese are like, yum.
Mm-hmm.
Finger licking good.
Mm-hmm. My friend always says Ban Coon is something I need to try. That's exactly what I was thinking about it. I just didn't know how to describe it. Yeah, Ban Coon is so good. It's basically meat wrapped in this like thin layer of like the noodle, but it's like flat, but they roll it up with meat inside, and then there's like other things that you have with it.
So it's basically
and
like
you eat it with the fish sauce.
a meat roll.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, meat roll. And then they have other things. Yep. And they kind of have like, it's like a plate. So there's other things with it. But yeah. Key thing is to go to a great place that specializes in that, you know, so that it's really good. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And so last thing before we go, because we hit the hour mark.
Yeah, we did.
But how was creating your newsletter? How many days did it take, and what was the main 2 points that you wanted to get across?
It took me 3 days. I was supposed to send it out on Sunday.
Oh, dang! It's Tuesday now.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Well, I
You on
created
island time.
Sunday and then I sent it out Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the goal. But if that doesn't happen, then I just send it the next day whenever I get the time or allocate the time to do it.
And when you don't get it done by Monday, then you send it out the following day.
Yep.
And then you finished it today, yeah?
Yes. So it's going out tomorrow morning.
Gotcha. Well, good job. What was the main point you wanted to get across in the newsletter?
Before we do anything, we notice that we're hard on ourselves. We notice that, there's something bothering us, right?
Uh-huh.
Like I was just basically making a point that to meet ourselves with self-compassion, there's never a day where you won't need it, that you could use it.
Yeah, absolute truth.
The self-compassion, having grace, and also being kind to yourself, like those 3 things. I was just really nailing in those 3.
I like.
Yes. And then, yeah.
Very nice.
Some of the main things. And I was like, okay, and this is just one part, this is one part of like experiencing self-love for yourself. So it's like, there's, being aware that you're having a tough time, and then meeting yourself with self-compassion. And then what? Right. And then so I'm going to be explaining that in a 5-day challenge that I'm hosting. So yeah.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Yes, Hannah says, well, it was a lovely stream with you guys. Can't wait to see the next one. Be sure to send that whisper. Yes. Is it an hour every time? Yes, it's always an hour.
Always an hour.
We try to go on between 10:30 to 11. Between that time, we'll show up.
Yes. And send the address via whisper, and I'll get out your sample
Yeah,
pack.
can't wait for you again. That's so cool that you get something from us.
Exactly.
From like our,
Exactly. And then as well,
California.
And then I'll send you the tracking with it as well. So, Hannah, it was a pleasure. That's the Quick Queen for the win. I'm the pineapple. I go by happy. Keep spreading your love.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Keep spreading your good
We'll be back
vibes.
here tomorrow.
And keep spreading that wonderful smile that you have. And stay magical, everyone.
Yeah, so great to connect with you, Hannah. Yeah, good night, and good morning to